Howdy, this is David Groce, your Texas tax and lawman. Welcome to America 250, our celebration of the United States turning 250 years old. We begin our reflections by analyzing the principles that forged the nation in the Revolutionary War era. Step back in time with me to the evening of December 16th, 1773. A group of American colonists, disguised as Mohawk Indians, boarded 3 British ships in Boston Harbor and dumped 342 chests of tea into the water. This Boston Tea Party was not an act of reckless vandalism. It was a deliberate and principled stand against tyranny. The Tea Act of 1773 gave the British East India Company a monopoly on tea sales in the colonies, while maintaining a tax on the tea. The core grievance was clear: taxation without representation. The colonists had no representatives in Parliament, yet the British government insisted on taxing them. This violated the fundamental rights of Englishmen and the underlying principle that legitimate government derives its power from the consent of the governed. This act of defiance birthed the rally cry that spread across the colonies: no taxation without representation. But the Boston Tea Party represented something deeper than a tax protest. It was part of a broader struggle for liberty, a liberty rooted in the belief that rights come from God, not from kings or parliaments. These inalienable rights included not freedom from worship, but the freedom to worship. Many of the early settlers came to these shores seeking religious liberty: Puritans, Pilgrims, Baptists, and others who wanted to worship God according to the dictates of their own conscience, free from state interference. Our revolutionary forefathers saw British policy as a threat to these God-given rights. These rights came from God, but were protected by individual responsibility rather than government enforcement. The colonists believed in self-government, personal accountability, and the right to keep the fruit of their own labor. They rejected the idea that distant potentates like King George could arbitrarily seize property through taxation or regulation. The destruction of the tea was a powerful statement. Americans would not submit to coercive government overreach. This act of defiance escalated tensions and helped set the stage for the Declaration of the Independence and the Revolutionary War. It demonstrated courage and convictions, qualities grounded in biblical worldview that recognize God as the ultimate source of liberty and justice. As we approach America's 250th birthday, the lessons of the Boston Tea Party remain vital. When government imposes burdens without proper representation or consent, it exceeds the proper role. True liberty requires both moral responsibility and vigilance against tyranny. The revolutionary generation understood that freedom to worship, individual rights, and liberated government are essential to a flourishing republic. In future episodes, we examine the faith, courage, and convictions that birthed this great nation. I pray these videos encourage you and you're emboldened to stand fast and embody the call of Micah 6:8. He has told you, O man, what is good, to love justly, to do mercy, and walk humbly with your God. Until next time, adios, and God bless America.